Hello and welcome to Englicast. Today I want to open my heart with you, full of experiences and challenges, about the biggest obstacle facing any language learner, the fear of speaking English. How many times did you know the word, but you were afraid to say it? How many times did you know the sentence, but you preferred silence for fear of making mistakes or being mocked? How many times did you say inside yourself, I understand, but I can't speak? Believe me, you are not alone. Everyone who learned a new language went through this fear. But the beautiful thing about fear, it is like darkness. It disappears once you turn on the light. Today, I will give you practical steps, not only to overcome fear, but to become the speaker you have always dreamed to be. First, accept fear. Don't fight it. Fear is natural. The human brain is programmed to avoid embarrassment and danger. But learning a language is not dangerous. It is a fun experience. Say to yourself, yes, I am afraid, but I will try. This acceptance is the first door to courage. Don't chase away your fear, understand it, then overcome it. Write on a paper only, I am afraid and I will speak anyway, and hang it where you see it every day. Every time you hesitate to say a sentence like, how are you? Second, practice in a safe place where no one hears you. Talk to yourself in front of the mirror. Describe your day with an English sentence. Today, I went to the market and bought some apples. Record your voice and listen to it. This daily practice reduces anxiety and builds confidence. Dedicate 5 minutes every day to talk to yourself in the mirror. Good morning. I will go to work today. I feel excited. Third, reprogram your view of mistakes. Mistakes are not failure, but messages. Did you make a mistake and say, he go, instead of he goes? Great. This means your brain is learning. Keep a small notebook where you write your mistakes. Then next to each mistake, write the correct form. For example, mistake, she don't like it. Correct, she doesn't like it. Fourth, talk to someone who does not judge you. Look for a learning friend or join a safe community. Join voice sessions on apps like Clubhouse or Discord. Find a partner and communicate with them every day to talk about your daily routine. Fifth, get inspired by stories. Listen to people who learned the language despite difficulties. Watch videos of non-native English speakers. Watch 3 videos on YouTube of people sharing their experience. For example, search for My English Learning Journey, non-native speaker. Sixth, make speaking a daily habit for you, a fixed daily appointment. For example, after breakfast, say 3 English sentences. Set an alarm titled English Speaking Time, daily for 3 minutes. For example, today I studied English. I watched a video. I learned 2 new words. Seventh, think in English. Don't translate. When you start to think directly in English, your need for translation decreases. Choose 3 daily situations. Write what you usually say during them, then translate once to English and start using them daily. For example, where's my phone? 8. Don't wait until you master everything. Many stop speaking because they wait for the perfect day. It is better for you to dedicate 5 minutes daily to speak randomly in English. I like coffee. Cat is funny. I go work now. Ninth, make your own learning environment. If you do not find a motivating environment, make it yourself. Decorate your room with English words. Print or write the names of 20 items in your room and stick them on them. For example, this is my mirror. I look in the mirror every morning. 10th, focus on progress, not perfection. Every small step deserves celebration. Don't wait to speak like native speakers. Create a language progress journal and write every day what you learned or said. Write, I learn English every day. Then develop it to, I've been learning English every day this week. 11th, train your voice until you love it. Many are afraid to speak because they don't like their voice. Record your voice and listen to it with appreciation. Record a sentence daily, then listen to it after a week. For example, record I believe in myself and repeat it every day. 12th, set small goals for yourself. Instead of setting a big, unrealistic goal, divide your goal into small goals. This helps you stay motivated and feel continuous progress. For example, your goal can be to learn 5 new words every day or complete a short English conversation twice a week, because these kinds of goals make the path to fluency easier and more achievable. Set a small goal every week, learn new words, or read a small English text. For example, my goal this week is to learn 30 new words in English. 13th, learn through play. Learning through games makes the experience fun and interactive. Use apps like Duolingo or Memrise that offer language learning like games. You can also follow YouTube channels that offer fun and exciting lessons like those based on interactive games or challenges. Dedicate daily time to play with these apps or join language learning challenges. Example, I will spend 10 minutes doing language exercises on Duolingo before sleep. 14th, be confident. Self-confidence is one of the main keys to speak easily. When you speak English, remember that confidence is about speaking clearly more than pronouncing words perfectly. Remember that language is a tool for communication, not a perfection test. When you speak confidently, others will notice your way of expression, and they will trust you more. Try to speak slowly and clearly and avoid worrying about small mistakes. For example, when you speak with someone, focus on delivering the idea clearly rather than worrying about exact words. 15th, ask for help when needed. Don't hesitate to ask others for help. Whether from your teacher or friends who speak English, listening to their advice helps you improve. Ask them to correct your mistakes or give constructive feedback about your pronunciation. Find someone you trust who can help correct your mistakes during conversations. For example, at the end of your talk with your friend, ask, can you correct me if I make any mistake? 16th, be patient. Learning a language takes time. You will not become fluent overnight. Remember, every step you take is part of a long journey. Learning a language needs patience and persistence. So, don't give up if you feel progress is slow. Keep in mind, progress may be slow, but with continuous practice, you will achieve great progress. Say to yourself, I will not give up even if I can't speak fluently today. I will keep practicing until I improve. 17th, communicate with native speakers. One of the best ways to improve your English skills is to interact with native speakers. Try to find someone whose first language is English, whether online or in real life, and start communicating with them. This gives you a chance to understand the language more deeply. Look for opportunities to talk with native speakers via chat apps like HelloTalk or Tandem. For example, send a message to a friend on Tandem and tell them you want to speak English. 18th, make learning fun. The more you make learning fun, the more likely you will continue. Try to combine your hobbies with learning English. If you love movies, Watch your favorite movies in English with subtitles. If you love reading, choose books in English. Choose a book or movie in English that matches your personal interests. For example, say to yourself, I will watch one English movie every week, and I will try to understand many words without using translation, and apply that. 19th, test yourself regularly. It is important to test your skills regularly. Use language tests or challenges to measure your progress. This helps you understand your strengths and weaknesses so you can focus on areas that need improvement. Do short tests online every month. Take an English test online every end of the month to know your level and measure your progress. 20th, remember language is a journey, not a destination. Don't look at learning English as a goal to reach, but as a continuous journey. Every day is a chance to improve your skills. Remember, the biggest challenge in learning is to continue and not give up. So celebrate every small progress you make, even if it is something simple, like pronouncing a new word or understanding a sentence without translation. For example, today I was able to understand a full sentence in English without translation. Celebrate that. You are closer to success than you think. By applying these steps, you will overcome fear and speak English with more confidence. Don't forget, learning is not just an academic path, but a fun journey full of experiences. Start now and know every step brings you closer to the fluency you dream of. Tell me in the comments how you find these steps and what challenge do you face in your journey to learn English. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and like the video because we are redefining language learning in an easier and more fun way.